Always exciting when we go racing at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Today, just a little bit different with how things are going to go. We got a lot of updating to do for all the viewers watching back at home. Hi, I'm John Ramos, the voice of NR, saying hello, saying welcome, and hopefully everyone's having a great rest of their evening, a part of their Friday night festivities. Yes, the voice sounds a little different. It's going to sound a little different to most drivers, as for the ones that don't know, there's almost a little bit of a virus going on in between the community. But nonetheless, we're back. We're ready to go racing. Let's talk about this week. Tuesday night, we got through 3 races. Towards the end of race 3, started to feel it a little bit. Didn't feel right. Fell a little off. And then, what happened? Well, Wednesday came around, and I was at a 104 temperature. And Thursday came around, and I went down to 98, felt great, and boom, went right back to 104. Today, it's been fluctuating. It got down to a 98. It got up to a 102. It got down to 100. It got up to 103. So there's been a lot of back and forth when it comes down to the sickness side. But yes, this is a flu stream. And for a lot of drivers that went to Daytona, they got sick as well. From the 25 people that I've hung out with the week of Daytona, 21 got sick. Now, luckily, from what I know, I did not get anyone sick. We all got it from someone else. But nonetheless, a lot of drivers racing with the same symptoms that I currently have, and I'll be commentating with those same symptoms. Gonna be a lot of fun. Right now, 1 race guaranteed, just one, and that's this Atlanta race. But good news, we're gonna have duels. From the duels, we'll have the main event. And depending on how I feel, depending on how the voice sounds, will depend on how long we continue to go. I've seen it before, I've heard it before. Usually the voice gets better as the night goes on, as long as I'm not trying to hit those high pitches. So, let's do it. Next Gen Racing at Atlanta, 62 drivers, 2 heats, should we say duels, lined up for the main event. The main event being 80 laps, 10 laps per heat, 100 laps worth of racing guaranteed tonight for round number 1. Also, we'll be live this Friday. Check that. We'll be live this Monday at 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central for the area duels. That's right. We are going to be broadcasting the entire Area Cup Series League from race 1 all the way to the finale. You'll be able to catch it all on the Monday night, so keep that in mind. Next stream is Monday night at 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. Once again, 62 drivers all locked in, ready to go. Jacob Malone, first one to go, top of the board. We're going to be interviewing drivers throughout the night, trying to hear what they have to say before we go green. Let's talk to Aladam. Aladam, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, bro. What's up?
They didn't hear that. You heard that. I had to go ahead and mute just to make sure I could clear my voice. Really did not sound that great. But hey, Aladam, new update here on iRacing. Wanted to talk to you about it. You're known for your internet being very off, right? Well, iRacing. So, yeah. Oh, we know so. There's no guessing on that one. The question now is, with the new iRacing update where you could lose laps and get black flagged for a poor internet connection, how could that affect you heading into the next couple e-tickets?
Well, obviously, if I don't get it fixed, it's gonna affect me on track. But the first thing I want to see is how sensitive it would be. Like, I wonder if it's like one internet malfunction and it's wraps, or if it's like a huge spike that takes you out. That's what I want to see first before I start making decisions and stuff.
And I believe that update has not come out yet. If I'm not mistaken, it comes out this Tuesday?
Yeah, something. It's after the season ends, so
right.
In like a couple weeks.
Do want to point out, only 1 race guaranteed tonight. That doesn't mean we're not going to have a race 2 or a race 3. It really just depends on how I'm feeling, how most of the drivers are feeling, including the ones that went to Daytona and got sick. And also for the fact that, is the quality high enough for the viewers back at home? Are we not hurting or damaging anything that's quality based that everyone's used to seeing? With there only being 1 race guaranteed tonight, how do you approach?
I'm just gonna leave it all on the track. I like Atlanta. I remember the last race we did here, I was running pretty decent, and then of course my internet went out mid-race, and I went a lap down, so that was great. But the package itself is pretty fun, so I'm just gonna have fun tonight.
Gonna be a lot of fun here at Atlanta. I mean, you performed pretty well here in times past. I would say your best tracks: Atlanta, Daytona, and Michigan.
Yeah, I love the mountain halves too, but I think those three are probably my best tracks, especially in NR.
Gonna be a lot of fun. What e-ticket events are you looking forward to?
I want to run all, basically, the Great American 500 last year was one of the best races I've run in iRacing in a while. That was a lot of fun. Any Super Speedway one is pretty cool too. I don't remember if we have, I think we have a couple Gen 4 races, so.
We do. As of right now, scheduled, we have, I think it's the Sin City 600, which is gonna be really cool. That's gonna be at Las Vegas. We got a bunch of them all kind of lined up and ready to go for what we have. With the Gen 4, you know, that's something that we have really kind of not been talking about, at least as of recent, getting Gen 4 races all locked in for e-tickets.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting with the new Gen 4 coming out. I think it's, I don't know, maybe it's like September or something, because they delayed it for like a while, but I think Vegas is getting a reskin, so that's going to be cool to race on.
Gonna be cool indeed. We're gonna grid them on up. Good luck here for the rest of the night. That's Idk Contreras, race fans. He'll be hanging out with us. Duel number 1. It's locked in, left side of your screen. How does it go down? Well, everyone that qualified in an odd number position will be going and racing in duel number 1. Everyone that qualified in an even number positioning will be in duel number 2. A couple drivers with the flu to know as well in this field. First one, Daniel Mosteller, sitting on the outside of row number 1. He's with Jacob Malone. Something to keep an eye on. Apparently Gavin Austin, also another one that got sick from Daytona. He sits 20th, and I am not joking when I say most drivers got sick. You see Nathan Dew as well. Nathan Dew got an ear infection and the flu from Daytona. He's going to be starting 31st in duel number 1. So, yes, this is the 6th stream all the way around. That's why it's called the flu stream. So for everyone hanging back at home, hopefully the voice does not sound overly terrible. Hopefully the racing stays to the high quality you're used to. But it's going to be one of the more unique nights than we have had in times past. Something to note. Top 20 advance. Everyone else goes home. So do not forget, top 20 advance. Everyone else goes home. No LCQ, which means out of the 62 drivers that have entered, as long as you make it, you're going all the way. In the main event, it's going to be a night race, as you all have gone ahead and voted for. Let's go racing from Atlanta. Let's go ahead and say those magical words. God speed drivers. You are go for throttle up. Locked in down the back stretch. Everyone ready to go. 200 light gold. That's what it is. And also apologies for not promoting this stream. Want to point out there was no guarantee that we were going to stream. I have it pinned in the message above till about 4 Central. 4 o'clock Central, I realized, okay, maybe we got to shock the stream. Already promoted that we're going to stream tonight. Let's at least try to get one in, depending on how many likes the demand and what the positivity is like in the chat. We may get around 2 without over pushing it. We will be back this Monday for the first ever area duels on this channel, but let's light the fuse from Atlanta. Jacob Malone. Help from River Page, top 2 to 3 and 4. There's Frank Corley sitting there in 3rd. He's got Lane Sanders just behind him in 4th. Malone leads lap 1. Page to the inside, picks up Horley. Sanders double 0 for this race. Idk Contreras back in 5th. He's got Riker Byram. Eckert, Mosteller. 2 by 2, most drivers dropping back. 31 drivers in this duel. Top 20 advance, and up front, they're racing like it's the last lap. Byron below the red. Page gets the left sides below the red as well, as Malone picks up in lane 2. Two groups working around the speedway. You got Group 1 just on your screen. Group 2, Joey Beck leads that thundering herd. That's with Josh Kenyon just behind. And really tough to see what they're able to work with. These are the guys that will be in the red zone. Jerry Rodriguez, currently first one in. Zayden Cortinez, first one out. Cooper Glick and others have yet to shut their way through. Mosteller topside, he's to the lead. Want to give a big shout out to Eric W. dropping down 2 gifted memberships. Any of the viewers that joined us earlier, very grateful for all the support Eric W. has given us through the e-tickets and Enter Night in America. Keeps this community running. Very grateful for it indeed. And to all 153 of you that have joined on in and are watching and listening, from the drivers to myself, we're all under the weather, but that doesn't mean the racing's going to stop. James Thurston, new race leader off turn 4. Omar, the Duncan 20. We're starting to see a lot of these PBR drivers work to Duncan, race with Duncan. Daniel Murphy in the 5. He's on the bottom. It's been a while since we've seen Daniel Murphy running this close towards the front of the duels. Usually likes to play it safe wherever it is. Very rarely do we talk about Daniel Murphy going for the lead, going for the win in a duel. Change of pace, maybe so. Alexander Balderas watching and racing on. Another one that went to Daytona for the Daytona 500. And there you do see the 2 separate groups. Last time we went Atlanta racing with the next gen. Duel 1, Duel 2, and the main event went caution free. Does it happen again? Mosteller swipes to Bala Murphy. He holds on to the race lead of 1 and 2. And the Connecticut-born driver says thank you very much. Oh no, there goes a move. Balderas into the 20 and the caution will wave. Takes out a load of machines. Josh Kenyon. James Bomar. And you saw once the 95 went up the racetrack around he went. Wow. Happened just as quickly as that. And there's a lot of damage to the right front there of James Bomar. Should I say left front of James Bomar. Let's watch again. Throttle 95 on the inside. Bomar jumps to the outside, gets stuck behind the James Thurston 4. Oh, it almost like he got clipped from the Horley 22. And there was just nowhere to go. You can watch it again. Got a bump. No, I don't think the 22 actually had anything with it. Omar Eckert up and into the outside wall. Caution waves for the first time in duel number 1. And you see how that will all transition. I believe there will be a penalty for the Balderas 95. And I also want to say a big thank you to Eric W. gifting down 5 more memberships. Very grateful indeed. Thank you to everyone that's tuned on in. As we see Mean Street, Barbagallo, Blake, Dale Greenwood becoming a member as well. Very grateful for you all. You see Josh Kenyon parked on the inside. We will get the one to go this time by. So Murphy, Mosteller, Malone, and Sanders will line up in that first set of rows. Once again, top 20 advance. Everyone else goes home. Can't wait to speak to some of these drivers with what they have to say with how the racing's going to go tonight. But some of them said, hey, if there's only one shot to win, we're going all in on this race. There's no guarantee that there's a race 2 or a race 3. Getting ready to go green. Chevy, row number 1. Chevy without the Mustang in row number 2. 2 Fords lined up. That's in row number 3. A Ford Toyota back in row number 4. Colbreth, Horley locked in as well. This stream should be sponsored by Dayquil, NyQuil, and anything that is keeping me running. And all these drivers running as well. How about Airborne? Ibuprofen. Talked to some of these guys that are going through the same sickness. They said, oh, we're doing the same thing that was said in that group chat. Dayquil, NyQuil, whatever it takes. And a great shout out to there of Eric for dropping down the $2 super chat. What we racing tonight? Next Gen's Atlanta. That's what you got. Getting ready to end duel number 1 to set the 20 cars that will be racing from the inside lane of their respective rows. 2 laps to go in duel number 1 at Atlanta. James Bomar, 4 wide, quickly dropping back. Thurston underneath. Gets blocked by the 87. Salamanca, 1 to go from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Top 20 advance, everyone else goes home. Malone to the outside. Squeezed by James Thurston. Sanders slides inside wall. He's gonna have to get it backfired. Daniel Murphy has never won a duel. Does that change here? Mosteller inside. Murphy to the outside. Most advances, he wins duel 1. Beck is in. Brown is in. And should we say Matthew Brower first one out? John Singer is in. Lane Sanders is out. And just like that, left side of your screen, you see the 20. In. 20 to go. Sean Rowe will lead us to green. And we'll have an opportunity to talk to Daniel Mosteller after his win. Most John Ramos, congratulations. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good, man.
Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, there's a reason why I put Flu Stream. You sound like you have it. I sound like I have it. All the drivers that went to Daytona, after hearing them in the group chat and in the voice chats, sound like they have it. Flu broadcast, flu race, you win duel 1. We're still going on. Do you think you're going to win the main event?
Well, but by the title of the stream, I think so. As you said, someone caused the big one while we were down there, man.
Yeah, that was the greatest quote I think I had all week. Because clearly someone caused the big one in all the groups we hung out with.
Yeah, oh my goodness, excuse me.
I have to laugh because I'm going through the same thing.
Yeah, we're here to have fun tonight, and right now it's starting off pretty well, but
They don't hear me cough, and I mute every time I have to cough. I just want to point that out. You can continue though.
I coughed myself. It's gonna be a fun night. Hopefully we all have some fun, you know. I think I'll get it done in the main event. I gotta get back in my mojo. Usually when I'm gone, it takes me a little bit to just get back in my rhythm. I can definitely feel the rust inside of me right now, but you know, every passing lap, I feel like I'm improving and getting back to where I'm still. I gotta give it a little more time.
All right, man. Good news. We're getting ready for a restart here. Can't wait to see what you can do. Good luck. Duel 1 in the books. Duel 2 ready to go. Rowe, Delgado, Buys, Stroll, Mitchum, Bianco, Perchatsky, and Crawl. All line them up. Let's light the fuse in Duel 2 at Atlanta. Delgado topside, he's got Truel in tow. Low inside, he has that of Jackson Buys. And a big update here at the conclusion of this stream for anybody that wants to test Lamar with the next gen. A session will be going up, a 1 hour practice session on iRacing, will not be broadcasted. This is to get things rolling for the World Grand Prix. And we were supposed to have a test session on Wednesday. Is now being moved to after this stream, so do keep that in mind. Anyone that has iRacing and a next-gen car, Lamar, will be at the conclusion of this stream. Password IDK. Delgado, Bianco, Sean Rose, Zachary Truel. Maximilian thunders to the lead on the inside. Three laps in of the 10 that are scheduled. We went to overtime in duel number 1. We're currently watching and racing duel number 2, 8 laps to go. Rowe topside, he now picks up that of Christian Delgado. Top 20 advance, just like they did in the previous duel. Varez, Green, Lambamard, Gallagher, Colazzo. 4 wide, hold your breath, Dale Greenwood. Somewhat saves it. And right in that mess, there's a 94. Trouble, spinning, and a huge wreck down into 3 and 4. Caution, Kevin Champagne, Elijah Mance, Chad Hornish, and so many others just got a piece of it. And that looked to be over 10 guys. For the 31 that took the green flag. Four wide, I don't think that was enough. Look at the damage there. Josh Lilly at 97. And when it happened, there was just nowhere to go. Three wide, 4 wide. You're looking nearly 5 wide with the cars that were down in the apron. Dale Greenwood not lifting. I don't think he was the result of it. Look at the 20 on the outside with Truel. And Elijah Mance comes down just in front of that 28. Nowhere to go for Hornish. Chad Thurquist just somewhat sneaking through it. And all junked up on the nose. Caution is out. In around 5 laps to go in this duel. Let's get an update on some of these drivers. Yeah, let's see if we can talk to Zachary Truel. I haven't been able to speak with him much. Truel, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's up, John?
1, how are you feeling? And 2, unfortunate hit there. Is the car okay?
Yeah, I don't know. And I missed the pit entry, so I can't really pit now. Just got to hope for the best. I'm not really sure what happened. I think I got hit, and then I just got loose, and then I think we were 4 wide. So I really don't know. I don't think I got too much damage, but we'll see what happens. A little bit nervous now. You go from the top 5 all the way to just in front of the transfer spot. So really hope I can get in. These duels have not been kind to me, so see what happens.
Were you one of the drivers involved in the Daytona big one just this week, or did you get through unscathed?
Well, thankfully, I haven't had any symptoms. I'm hoping that it stays that way because I know a lot of guys got sick. But no, I've felt fine since I got home. The only thing I'm hating is the fact that it's cold. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did it snow near you? I know it snowed for us.
It snowed a little bit last night, but not really enough to affect anything. So it's just cold, but hopefully it warms up soon. I'm ready for spring, ready to go to some more races.
Heck yeah! What races you got planned this year?
Definitely Dover and Pocono. Thinking about shooting for Richmond. Would love to do that. And I think even Daytona I might even consider that
really?
Too. But a good time. Yeah, thinking about it, but it's a long ways away and got to save up for it. So see what happens. But Dover and Pocono definitely do those every year, no matter what.
So you finally went to Daytona for the first time. What is your opinion on it?
So I went to the road races a couple years ago when the 21 when Bell won his first race, but this is my first 500. Best race I ever been to. Absolutely awesome experience. Definitely going back next year.
Heck yeah. Well, we're going to ready for a restart. Can't wait to see what you can do. Make sure you make that top 20. Good luck. Bianco, row, top 20. Should we say in there, lined up on the front row by Delgado, Perchatsky, and Crawl. 4 laps to go from Atlanta in duel number 2. Jackson by, slam to the back end of the Delgado 13. Mitchum to 6th. All with what they can do, 2 to go. Michael Mitchum. He's been in the news recently on iRacing for being overly bold in big situations. Almost had his reputation on a seesaw, but it's going to come down to who can make the top 20. Oh, Delgado turned with 1 lap to go off the nose of Jackson Buys. Buys around. Same with Michael Mitchum. Truel in the wall. Multiple drivers wrecking, same at the front. Sean Roll, Chase Crawl. At the line, Sean Rowe. Just won duel 2, who advances? Josh Lilly is in. Luke Gallagher is in. Elijah Mance and Zachariah Cartledge. What happened on that last lap? Let's take a look. This is a replay. And did Delgado come down? I mean, watch again. Did Byes get into him? I think Byes went for a gap that really wasn't there. And then proceeded to go up the speedway and into that of Michael Mitchum. Look at Jeff Perchatsky just sneak on through. Your field has been set. Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway. And it looks like it's going to be a sunset race. Originally, it was scheduled to be under the lights, but sunset it is, and it should end under the nighttime hours. Sean Rowe to victory lane. Oh, just was going to try to get an interview there with Chef Perchatsky. Won't be the case. And we'll be able to hear from Sean Rowe. Rowe, congratulations, winner of Duel 2.
Yeah, man, that was definitely something.
And it got very hectic there, just in the moment. Now you're getting ready to go main racing, 80 laps of action. Knowing this could be the only race of the night, how do you approach it?
You got to send it. It's Atlanta. You got to be up front to miss the wrecks. I'd rather be leading like I was in the duel there, because you know anything can happen behind you. Like the duel, we saw a big wreck on the last lap. I'd rather be leading than trying to make the move and possibly wreck myself.
It seems like such a common theme every time we go to Atlanta, where drivers say, hey, I want to lead on that last lap. Even though we've seen last lap passes, do you think we could see a last lap pass here?
Definitely. Anything can happen when you go to these drafting tracks, but I think Atlanta, because it's a little bit tighter and the tires wear more, it's easier to defend the lead. Yeah, no, Atlanta's really fun. I usually run pretty good here, so hopefully I'm in that position on the last lap.
All right, gonna be a lot of fun. Lights off on top of the pace car. Good luck. Let's go ahead and say those magical words. God, speed drivers, you are go for throttle up. And apologies to everyone back at home if the commentary seems to be off. I don't want to say that I'm drugged up, but the day cool and the night cool mix definitely gets me a little woo. Yeah. But the ibuprofen as well. Anything to stop the flu from spreading into multiple days. So, once again, for the ones that are just joining in, a lot of drivers sick as well as I. This is the flu stream. Hopefully you guys do all enjoy. We put on one heck of a show, but do keep that in mind. A lot going on behind the scenes. Next stream for Night in America this Monday for the Area Cup Series. And we did have the lights on top of the pace car, so we'll go green this time by. As we'll get ready to lock and load. Just wanted to give that update. For everyone hanging out with us, yes, a Le Mans test will be happening tonight. The Area Cup Series will have its duels this Monday. So we'll be getting ready for all that fun action as things go down. But as of this moment, a big opportunity for us to go streaming. No LCQ tonight. 40 drivers already locked in. We're ready to go green. Time to go green. Toyota, Chevrolet lined up on that front row. This is a type of night you love to hear from. You love to see. The passion from the drivers, the care from the viewers, all put on display as 40 strong look to light the fuse from Atlanta. the middle, pushed by Krall. Quickly 3 wide, Jonesy up top. Mason Jones, they call him Jonesy in the Discord, has Lambombard just behind him. To the stripe they go. Oh, Sean Rowe did not leave out when it was Mosteller grabbing lap 1. New drafting update, we saw it in the Florida 500. Changing the aero package with how they roll, Nathan Dew. Stuck 3 wide middle. John Singer is there, Lambombard is there. Oh, Bianco tagged by the 22. But deep enough in the field to not get a caution. Single car spin. Relax yellows are on. Krall, Horley, top side, Mosteller the leader. I think they're going to stick with this 2x2 just a little longer, depending on how it all rolls. But look at this, Lambombard back at 15. Balderas on the inside doing what he can. Horley, Krall, nose to tail, outside lane. And Frank Horley on that outside doing a great job. He's got Murphy, he's got Thurquist. Trevino there as well. Look at that, just sun blasting the entire backstretch here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. As the sun continues to set, the speeds will continue to ramp up. Chase Krall was race leader, now it is Sean Rowe. Krall, Thurquist, all kind of in that move. Deeper in the field, you got Jerry Rodriguez sitting at 10th. And he's someone that hasn't won in a while. Haven't seen a Nate Dew win since his LCQ. He rides 15th. Alexander Balderas doing what he can. Oh, nearly looking 3 wide. That was the 58. That was Zari. Rowe the leader, 72 to go. Thurquist, Contreras, Trevino, Malone, all looking for something to go their way. Oh, trouble! Contreras to the inside wall. Chad Thurquist involved, Nathan Dew as well. Caution away with 72 to go. Daniel Murphy, heavy damage. And that has just been the sweet spot for issues. Entrance to turn 3. Man. Johnson a part of it, and the caution will wave for the first time. Let's watch back. Now, started with a clip. Chad Thurnquist, Daniel Murphy. Everyone else pretty much able to get through without an issue until there wasn't. An opening for the guy sitting maybe 3 or 4 rows back. Watch again. Thurnquist, 67. Pulls out a line. Murphy comes down. And there was nowhere to go from there. Lambeau Barn getting a heavy piece of it. Nathan Dew as well. Luckily, he didn't get slammed from the rear. Caution out first time. John Singer and others electing to stay on out as we'll get ready for a restart. A very unfortunate situation for multiple drivers being involved. Let's hear from Horley. Horley, John Ramos, you got a copy?
What's up, man?
Have it all right in front of you. What'd you see?
Yeah, so that wreck was wild. I'm getting yelled at over the radio by Eric LeBombard for not lifting to the wreck, but apparently I'm supposed to see the wreck through his car and all the other cars in front of me. So, I don't know, and then next thing I know, they're wrecking, and unfortunately he got caught up in it, and he's blaming me for lifting even though I was on, or not, for not lifting even though I was on his bumper, so.
You didn't get any damage, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I did, because Throttle just flew back up the track and hit me after the wreck was over, but I created it, so I'm good now.
All right, well, you're getting ready for a restart. We know how sturdy these next gens are. What's the ETA looking like to get it 100% again?
What do you mean, like 100% fixed?
Yeah.
It's 100% fixed already.
Oh, then you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm going to the front. I'm going to be aggressive, going to be sending it 3 wide. The Lombard was also yelling at me for sending it 3 wide, but the hole's there, I'm taking it, so.
All right, going to be fun. You front row, guys that did not come to pit road, could shake things up. Good luck.
Thank you, man.
And that is Frank Corliss. We'll get ready to try it again. Lights off on top of the pace car. Hall, Singer, Smith, Gallagher, the new top 4. Rodriguez, Rowe, Balderas, and Mosteller, that being the top 8. What to do with what you got available. Balderas, there in 7th. We saw what happened just recently in that duel. Does it carry over? Jason Hall, Caleb Smith, John Singer, Jerry Rodriguez. 68 to go. Pushing, shoving, Smith, Rodriguez, Hall, Balderas. Trying to find something. John Singer, 9th, Jaden Rayner, 10th. We're about 3 wide. See Horley way to the outside, trying what he can. Hall gets into the wall. Singer stuck below the red line. And he'll drop all the way to the rear. Jerry Rodriguez, for the first time since 2022, will lead a lap in NR9 America. Balderas and Krall, top 3. Love to see what Chase Krall can do here. So close to getting his first feature win. Oh, hung out to dry. Mosteller, 3 wide top, says thank you very much. Berchatsky inside 2x2. Two groups isolated, kind of just in the middle between Horley and Thurston. As the 22 and the 4 are starting to get their bearings on where they are on track. 16th, 17th, chasing it back to the line. Rodriguez will lead that lap. Balderas there in second. What a race we've had so far in Atlanta. Expecting this race to head into darkness by the time the checker flag waves. It's Mostello leading once more in the Eagle Chevrolet. Top line trying to get formed up. Trying to see what it could be. Horley in 7th, Malone in 6th, Beck in 5th. 62 laps to go. In the outside lane now has the numbers. Perchatsky, Thurston. Thurston with Horley. Perchatsky out of the way. He catches the outside wall. And don't look away from Chase Cross. He's doing a great job of sticking with it, no doubt about it. A lot of fun at Daytona, a lot of fun with drivers that you're currently seeing race around the speedway. Matter of fact, I put an Instagram post out that featured some drivers you see racing today. If you know my personal Instagram, you can go ahead and see it there. Sean Rowe to the inside, Malone 2x2, 3 wide it is. Thurston and Horley. As top 3, top 4, they look really good. They've now isolated themselves in a position where they can make things roll. This is where we like seeing the long green flag runs roll out. Here's Group 1, Group 2, single file way behind. We had that one caution, but it hasn't stopped the momentum of this stream, hasn't stopped the momentum of this race. The flow is very quickly, and this is 59 to go at Atlanta. That is the newly repaved Atlanta, 29-second lap times. Not like what you'll see with 59 to go at Daytona, where it could still feel very strung on out. As quickly as you look at 58 to go, you go to the bathroom, you can come back. Next thing you know, hey, you're down to 30 to go, 20 to go, 10 to go. Riding on with Jerry Rodriguez, led some laps. Where's Mostello been all race? How about the top 10? Crawl, oh, trouble. Horley, Malone sideways, and may have collected James Thurston. Caution will wave. And that's going to change things up, let's say, quickly. Watch back. It just seemed like they got into a rhythm where that shouldn't be an issue. Oh, got loose. That being Horley in 22, right in front of the 69, and adios. Watch again. This being about a lap earlier. 2 before it all happened. I mean, he got really loose coming out off turn 2. Just see the rear end buckle out. Horley goes around, caution will wave. Jacob Brown elected to stay out. And everyone else will get ready for a restart. "55 laps to go." That's the position we're in. Balderas and others getting ready for the restart. Let's talk to some drivers. Nate 2, John Ramos, how are you?
I'm getting by.
No, you're in the same boat. Hey, I will say this. I know we're both sick, Mr. Nate, but Vomitron may have just been worth it. What do you think?
Hell yeah, we weren't sick then.
We weren't sick then. You know what? We might as well shout it out. For the ones that want to see how great of a weekend Daytona was, with some other things that happened a couple weeks prior, like my broadcasting I've done, and highlights of that, look up the Instagram, jonathan.ramos07. That's my personal Instagram. I don't give it out, but so many of you have already found it. So you can already go over there and check it out. There is a quick snippet of us on Vomitron. I have to edit the whole 5 minutes because there's a lot of words that were used that need to be bleeped out. But I will be using it as a segment in a future Enter Night video as maybe like a halfway intermission between one race or another. What was the most fun you had during that weekend, Nate?
During that weekend? That's up there.
Vomitron is definitely up there.
That and by winning.
Oh yeah, you got to see your favorite driver win twice.
I did.
How's the sickness? Is it getting better?
A little bits by the day. Hoping tomorrow and Sunday really gets back to being better. How about you? How's yours doing?
I can tell we're both destroyed because our shortness of breath. I'm doing a great job. Every time I'm talking to people, I'm taking a temperature test. I'm at 107 right now. So I'm fluctuating. I'm going from 102 down to like 99.9. I'm going all over the place right now. But if you guys want to see Nate and I have some fun in Daytona, go ahead and check out the Instagram, jonathan.ramos07. Good luck, Nate, for the rest of this run. He is very sick. He has an ear infection and got the flu from Daytona. 2x2, Jacob Brown. Zane, Balderas, Chase Crawl, Jaden Rada and others still 2x2. Cortinez, the last isolated driver from 11th on back, as the sun continues to set here from Atlanta. 52 to go. Chase Crawl outside. Zared outside. Joey back there as well in 6. Trying to see what he can do. Balderas nearly sneaking 3 wide. I'm at 0.7. I'm at 100.7. Excuse my language. Highest I got was 104. That was yesterday. And then this morning was still at 103. Brown, Balderas, Zare, Reyna, Crawl, Petrie, back Cortinez. see these guys stuck in 2x2. Single file inside lane, that's mostly how they run. Sean Rowe outside there with Frank Horley. Lights illuminating here at Atlanta. Oh, trouble! Brown off the nose of Balderas. Slammed into the outside wall, and the caution will wave. Oh man, he just right hooked him. And that's the second time he's done that. Or should we say caused an incident in this night. Let's watch back. Brown goes low. That's the thing, when you go below that red line, you're not guaranteed to be allowed back up. But the real question is going to be kind of what happened. You saw Jonesy actually wrecked as well. That was very deep in the field. The problem is he already had room and Balderas just turns right left on him. Yeah, we are hearing that there is a really good chance Alexander Balderas may be given an L5 penalty for his actions here in this night. Let's go ahead and hear what he's got to say. Balderas, John Ramos, what happened there?
So I don't want to throw shade. I've been pushing him great the entire time. He'd been going below the apron, and I knew whether or not he was going to come up and clear himself eventually. I tried lifting to get off his bumper. He came up. He wasn't clear. He got turned. It's as simple as that. I didn't want to do that. We've been going quite well that entire time. I've been pushing him smooth center, but I thought it was risky to go below the apron, especially when you're getting pushed like how I was pushing him. And when he came up, he just wasn't clear. That's pretty much all I have to say.
What happened there also in Duel 1?
Oh, well I was trying to go with Bean behind me, and I was a little bit of mirror driving. But Bomar came down the same time as I went up. We both moved up about a lane. I moved up a lane, he moved down a lane, and when I moved, I knew I didn't move up that much, but I also saw that Bean pushed me.
Mr. TCB has a message for you.
Oh, he does. I just received a text on my phone.
He said, tell him I'm disappointed.
I seriously don't know how that could be my fault. He's been going below the apron for the past 3 laps. And he decides to come up when he's not clear. That's not my fault. Well, I already had lifted to try and get him back in line.
Well, after the admins did review it, you'll be given an L1 and an L2 for your actions. What's the rundown after that?
I don't know, man. He'd been driving pretty stupid at the time, and I know I'd made a couple mistakes. I'll be honest with that. Like, the Duel 1 mistake was my own. I could say that for sure, but I still don't think that's my fault at all. I mean, I've been pushing him fine the entire time, and the moment he goes below the apron so much that he clears himself, he'd almost done it twice before. I'm not surprised. I still don't think it's my fault.
All right, well, good to know. A lot of racing left to go. Thanks. Congratulations on getting through the Daytona big one without an issue.
yeah, that too.
A lot of fun indeed. We'll continue to talk Throttle and all those other drivers throughout the night. Reyna, Petrie, the new top 2. As we'll get back racing with 45 laps to go from Atlanta Motor Speedway. 2 by 2. Reno, race leader on the outside at 59, gets tagged. What a save indeed by him. Sliding, wrecking goes Nathan New behind. And the caution will wave once more. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. And just when you think you're about to get going, things just turn into how they have. Watch up front. Zara gets into him. And a reaction was Elijah Mance. Clobbering the back end. Wow. Took out Nate Dew. Took out multiple other drivers. They just got right in the back end of Gallagher. Man. Pushing, shoving, shunting. And this field has been thinned out dramatically. Caution out once again here at Atlanta Motor Speedway with 43 laps to go. Another opportunity of a slowdown. Let's talk to Dale Greenwood. Greenwood, John Ramos, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Well, you've had a lot of penalties been thrown your way, as in to take care of.
Yeah.
What have you been seeing? What have you been hearing?
A lot of aggressiveness from this early in the race is wild. There's still 40 laps to go, and we're going 3 wide, diving on the aprons like what are we doing, boys?
Yeah, you still got a lot of racing left to go. I know a lot of racing like this is the only race of the night, which it very much still very could be. But with that being the case, you know, what are they saying? Are they worried about certain situations?
There's certain drivers being called out for being too aggressive. You know, it's the usual suspects. Being real aggressive. Making 3 wide moves when we're still in the first half of the race when they should just be riding in line.
Now we haven't even approached the halfway mark yet.
Exactly. It's like I missed the first 2 laps because I was trying to resolve an issue, but I sat in the back and look, I'm 11th now.
Yeah, indeed. What'd you think of the personal Instagram post?
It was a great post. Great post.
Was it one of the best ones? I think that was probably the greatest Instagram post I ever had in my life.
Ooh, I can't remember all your other ones, so I can't comment on
the one
that.
with Christian Delgado sleeping in a weird position was pretty funny.
That's up there. That's up there.
It is up there for sure. You guys go check it out on Jonathan.Ramos07 on my Instagram, personal Instagram at that. Dale Greenwood back racing underway with 41 laps to go. Zare, Crawl, Back, Horley, Sean Rowe. That's the top 5. Reyna with Cortinez, Kyle Petrie. All doing what they can, trying to find what they can just see as an opening. Josh Lilly and others, 2x2. Worley in second as Shadro just behind him. Rodriguez crawl back 2x2 mostly through this field as they come to 38 laps to go. Back to the bottom, was able to make the squeeze. Corley outside, still with Petrie. And they're doing a great job, just give it their all, thundering back and forth. "37 laps to go." Crawl in fifth, Rodriguez in sixth. Frank Corley jammed to the back end of Joey back. Got a couple guys up near the wall, Dale Greenwood. Row back outside. Corley sticking with him. We see that tandem drop. Not a lot of that's been done tonight. And the top two fly away. Greenwood in fourth. Back in fifth. Mosteller in sixth. Crawl, Lilly, Bianco. Now trying their best, 3 wide at that. You see the Perchatsky 5 will get it to the outside wall. .34 to go. Back in Lilly. Crawl and Rodriguez. Azaria watching on. Look at them fanning out 3 wide. Trying to find a line that's best for them. Sideways goes one and make it multiple. Joey back. Jaden Rada. And Jeff Perchatsky to the outside wall with 2 or 3 others. Caution is out, 33 to go. Oh, man. And you saw it from the nose camera. It seemed like 2 just got together on the outside. And originally it was Beck that got on the wall. How did this all occur? Bianco. Did he get into him or did Beck get sideways? No, there was actually no contact. It was all net code from the 7 to the 88. And then Beck got slammed. Perchatsky did as well. And the wrecking just did not stop from there. Caution out once again. 31 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and we have wrecked multiple machines. Matter of fact, multiple are sitting on pit road as they look to go ahead and get work done. If you're just tuning on in and wondering, hey, why does your voice sound like that? It's called the flu stream for a reason. Myself and about 20 other drivers that took the green flag are well under the weather. Only one race guaranteed tonight. That could change depending on how many likes we have, what the energy is like in the building, and whatever that temperature is, because at the end of the day, I've been fluctuating from 104 to 100.7 when it comes down to just overall temp. Right now, here we do sit with 31 laps to go. A lot of drivers racing under the weather, but still having fun nonetheless. You know what? We have not talked to Jerry Rodriguez in a long time. Rodriguez, John Ramos, got a copy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, hey, you're sitting there at ninth. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm just driving around the fast Ford Mustang right now. And we're making moves. We're staying up here in the top 10, keeping it good.
Keeping it good. That's all you're doing?
Yeah. I mean, I led a couple laps. Felt great. It's been a while.
Well, what's the odds of victory lane here?
Give it like a 25%. We'll get a little bit more wrecked. We'll stay up here. Later on, we're going for that win.
All right, going to be a lot of fun. 2x2. You got Smith, Greenwood, you got Rowe and Thornquist right in front of you guys. What is it going to take to possibly come out of this thing a winner?
Gotta find the fast spot, stay behind the draft, and make moves. Make them smart. Some people haven't been doing too good of that.
All right, here we go. 30 laps to go in Atlanta. That's not a lot of racing left to go. That's like 15 to go at Daytona, maybe 20 to go at Daytona. Let's see what you got. Jerry Rodriguez doing what he can. Atlanta Motor Speedway, we had 2 duels to start it off, where 62 drivers entered. We dwindled the field down to 40 cars. Here we go. 29 remaining from Georgia. Single file, inside lane. Greenwood, Thornquist. Josh Lilia peek to the outside there in third. And quickly trying to rise the ranks. Didn't get the opportunity on that end of the speedway. Sean Rowe. Watching just behind Chase Crawl, you're on board with Daniel Mosteller. $27 to go. Chad Thornquist, race leader, has been underlooked so many times. Has a win this year, has a dual win at that for the Florida 500. Now tucked in on the bottom. Three wide, Josh Lilly, Chase Crawl, and a slam in the side. That was Crawl to Truel. These boys still haven't given in. Greenwood to the outside. Racing the line, 25 to go. You see Thornquist on the bottom. He's going to get help, but he needs just a little bit more of a thud. Sean Rowe there with Horley. Oh, says outside it is. Horley a sneak to the bottom. 24 to go from Atlanta. Inside, outside. What lane works with what? You got to give it to these guys doing everything they can just to keep it rolling in the right direction. We've seen multiple wrecks so far in this race. But with the final 23 laps to go, it's PBR in the lane on the outside, with Frank Horley and Chad Thornquist on the bottom. Row to cover. And he's got it rolling. Oh, Contreras a worry. Thornquist in the wall. And they're clocking 186 on intermediate. And that's with Horley just being dead behind the Sean Rowe machine. Look at Aladov's inputs while in the draft. And that's blipping out of the throttle. Tire wear starting to mean something in Atlanta. 21 to go. Rowe, Contreras, Horley, and Thornquist. 3 wide. They go into turn 1. And they need some extra push. Moss, Stellar to the outside, into the lead. He's got it. Now loses it. Thornquist the leader. Three by 3 for the race lead. 4 rows deep. What line stays? What line moves? Now you see that outside, getting the shove. Rowe to Moss, Stellar. He's got him. Now still worry about that bottom half. And they've now gone back 2 by 2. But the second they get too comfortable, things could change. They could change in a hurry. Contreras around off Chase Crawl. Single car spin, we stay green. I mean, they're still not done. Rowe the leader. Zare trying something. Josh Lilly, Maximilian. Thornquist in 67. Horley, the switch up to the bottom. 15 laps to go from Atlanta, and it's Frank Horley leading. 2 by 2. That's for fourth. Zarin on the bottom. Rowe on the outside behind Josh Louis. Slide. Save. That went Singer. And they're still 3 wide looking for it. And Dale Greenwood on the outside. 14 to go. And that top 3 looks great, but I mean, you got to think about it. If Zara and Bianco can get together, maybe even Singer, what can he do? Look at the tires. Should I say, hear the tires screeching. Drivers breaking away from each other. Sun setting from Atlanta. $12 to go. This top 2 is going to be probably the big one for the win. Haven't seen Josh Shalili win a race in over a year. Community event winner, the 2.4 hours at Daytona. Zarin in 4th, Bianco in 5th, Singer in 6th. I mean, they're trying and inching. Whoa, Chad Thurquist, this is 7th and 8th. Desperately trying to catch up to the race leaders. Nine to go. And I don't think Mosteller is going to make a move until he absolutely needs to. And no one knows that more than Frank Corley. He's seen this play out before. He's been on the right end of it. He's been on the wrong end of it. How can you make sure you're on the right end of it once again with what's going on? Mosteller's racing with the flu. Just as much as I'm broadcasting with the flu. Can Horley, who's as healthy as ever, keep that 87 at bay? 7 to go this time. Second group closing in. Oh, that 87 got wide off turn 4. And we saw from that caution-free Atlanta race we had a couple weeks ago, tire wear does mean something. Worley and Mose. Lily and Zari. Bianco and Singer. Singer with Thurquist. Thurquist with Rowe and Jerry Rodriguez. Six to go. I just don't know how Horley's going to hold them off. And I'm telling you, 87's going to make the right move at the right moment. And we know drivers said they want to be leading on the last lap in Atlanta, but not when you got the 87 behind you, nor that 97. Lily's going to be very bold. Hasn't won it over a year. trying to solidify a name before the World GP. What's it gonna be? Three to do it. And Bianco's getting a run on the outside. That's with Thurquist. Mosteller, top side with Lilly. Bianco gets loose. Group 2 arrives. This is the race to the finish. Lilly to the outside. Mosteller to the bottom. They knew 3 wide wasn't going to work. Josh Lilly, race leader to 1 and 2, and Bianco's all over him. And don't leave out Chad Thurquist. This race on its heels to go the distance. Lilly versus Mos. Salamanca. 1 to go from Atlanta. 3 wide. Chad Thurquist in the middle. And Josh Lilly's going to cover. Final time down the backstretch. It headed to 3 and 4. Horley slides back up the track. Thurquist. Can he make a move? He does to the inside. Josh Lilly slide in win from Atlanta. And they all wreck coming to the finish. Wow. Wow, indeed. First win since the 2.4 hours in Daytona in the truck class. And Lilly is headed to victory lane. Enter Night America, fueling victories all year long. Now, if you did enjoy that racing, feel free to subscribe, notifications on. Great races like this all the time. The next broadcast, Area 500 Duels, that will be this Monday on this YouTube channel. Unbelievable. And what a race it was at the end of the day. Josh Lilly going to victory lane. He'll park it just on the finish line. Unbelievable stuff. An unbelievable race. And we get to watch back and speak to your winner for the first time in over a year. Lilly is back. We'll be racing the World Grand Prix. And a great feat at that. Josh Lilly, congratulations.
Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how good this feels to finally win.
Oh,
again.
Yeah. Hey, the 2.4 hours, that's how we learned who you were. Today, you got to win just before that World Grand Prix. How does it feel to be back in victory lane?
It feels like home. It might be a new home, actually. I might make this a new home.
Oh, yeah, you might as well do that. That Red Bull look has been really your look for quite some time. Beautiful colors at that. Talk to me about this race. Talk to me about the finish.
Well, my race was actually kind of unconventional because I started out getting involved in a wreck, and then I spent most of the race fixing the damage. And then once I finally got up front, me, Demos, and I think Frank Horley it was, we kind of broke away from the rest of the field for, I want to say, 10 to 15 laps. And then once the whole field caught back up, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything on the inside. So I jumped to the outside and just tried to hold my ground as long as possible.
All right, heck yeah. I hope you guys heard that beeping. Every single interview, I've been checking the temperature for myself. Still at 100. Still a lot of stuff going. Still all the symptoms of that of a flu. But nonetheless, you had to hold off some great drivers at that to go ahead and just find victory lane. What was the idea to go that early with Mosteller?
I knew Mosteller's kind of like the Dale Jr. of NR Night. So I just kind of followed him and knew he would kind of lead me to the front. And then once I got there, I kind of made my own move and tried to get ahead of him. And thank gosh, Chad Thurquist didn't turn me at the end. I'm happy he was a good sport about it. But feels good.
Very good indeed. You know what? I think we have enough viewers. I think I have enough energy, just enough energy to do one more race. What do you think? It depends on how the voice sounds. What does it sound like on the broadcast? Because that's the worry for me. I know I'm running a little bit hot right now, but that's all right. It's not the worst I've experienced. Because the idea is, right at the end of the stream, we're testing for the World Grand Prix, and we know we need some Josh Dooley content because you did sign up for that event.
Yes, sir.
What does it sound like? Do we have a race too?
I mean, absolutely. Sound great.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to go to Daytona and enjoy the time there. For the ones that were wondering, you can go check out all the fun from the Daytona trip on my personal Instagram. I used to call it my private Instagram. It's not really private anymore because so many of you guys found it. But, I mean, yeah. Personal Instagram, Jonathan.Ramos07. A lot of NR drivers are in that post. 20 slides of posts. Go ahead and check it out. Yes, so the voice does sound scratchy. It's very true.
Yeah, in all honesty, I don't know if you should do a second race, but I mean, if you want to push through, that'd be great.
If we do it, we will not be able to do Le Mans as a race. We want to do our first Le Mans race as the e-ticket event. So we will make sure Le Mans, March 7th, the World Grand Prix will be that. We're going to continue to check the temp. What do you guys think? Second race? Have a race too, but don't talk? No, that defeats the purpose. Do we do more races? I would love to do a second race, but at the same time, I know how important it is to have quality over anything. My voice was scratchy the entire time. Matter of fact, it sounds more scratchy now than I think it has all night. I don't want to say we're going to have a second race without doing one, even though I think I just did on accident. More of just optimism. But reading this chat, it looks like some want that second race. Others are saying, listen yourself.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It don't sound too good. I feel like you should probably prioritize your voice for the Le Mans race. I feel like just get ready for that. Yeah,
and we got to get ready for Area too. Area is a brand new league where we broadcast on this channel. It's going to be happening this Monday. I would say we have to do a sprint race if we do it. I'm talking maybe 20 laps because it is going to be tough. All right, screw it. We're going to do it. Someone give me a card track comment. We'll put it all together. We'll head back to our studios here in Nashville, Tennessee in a moment. But, yeah, we'll do a race, maybe 30 laps, maybe less than that. All soon to be entailed. But, yes, we got Area of this coming up Monday and a whole lot. But, yeah, for the ones that don't know, I mean, I've been dealing with this sickness for a while. Wednesday and Thursday was really tough. Those 2 days kind of blend together. But I'm feeling something quick, something with not a lot of cautions, hopefully. I'm feeling Xfinity Auto Club. That's a great idea. Oh my goodness. That is a fantastic idea. I'm feeling 25 laps Xfinity Auto Club. What do you think?
I like that. A nice little sprint race. I like that.
Heck yeah. And another thing is we got drivers that are racing that are sick. Some of them are calling it a night. Some of them are saying, no, let's do one more because they got one more left in them. Also got to remember, we are testing for Le Mans after this. So yes, apologies for how the voice sounds. That's why it's named the Flu Stream. But we will be doing 25 laps at Auto Club. Going to be having a lot of interviews, so do keep that all in mind. Josh Lee, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And we're going to drag him back. And bring in Adam Garza. Garza, John Ramos, you got a copy.
Hello, how we doing?
Oh, how we're doing? We're doing something, all right. We got something rolling. Final race tonight. We're going to do Auto Club. This will be it. I think we get one more in there. I think we can get one more in there.
I believe in you. You know, it's not sounded too good, but if you
oh, it is not. I know. I'm seeing people in the chat say you're fine. You're fine. I'm like, I can hear myself. I can't hear myself. So
sent it a little too hard at Daytona, it sounds like, but you know what?
Well,
it was worth it.
I would say this is what happened at Daytona. Someone in there was sick and caused the sick-tona big one. And out of the 25 people I hung out with, 21 are currently sick. Yeah. And we're starting to realize, we know who the culprits are. We know who the culprits are. There's an S at the end of that. There's multiple people that went to Daytona sick and caused a massive pileup with the flu. It is insane. And I'm not going to call them out because, I mean, we did have a great time. And I'm not going to lie. I will take this sickness any day over the amount of fun we had because we had a whole lot of fun. I'm just going to say that right now. Did you see the personal Instagram yet?
Yes, I have.
What did you think?
A couple of them I chuckled at for sure. The slingshot one kind of got me.
Oh my goodness. I could not believe we were going backwards. Like that just got me. There's a whole 5-minute video on it. I can't release it right now just because I have a lot to edit. Because people don't realize when you're petrified, you kind of just say things, you know?
Exactly.
And I will say I was petrified, beyond petrified in that moment. Because I'm used to theme park rides. I'm used to Universal and Disney. I'm not used to boardwalk rides. And it scared the heck out of me.
So we were going so fast we could see the G-forces through the face.
Oh, yeah. That was the wildest part.
But I'm glad y'all had a good time out there. It looked like a blast. Hopefully I'll be able to get out there in the near future and experience a 500 for myself. So.
Heck yeah. Well, Auto Club is up, for the ones that are wondering. Password IDK, just 25 laps. That's all it is. 25 laps, going to be a lot of fun. And we're looking at some things. We're hanging out with some viewers. If you guys want to check it, yes, Jonathan.Ramos07. You can go to my personal Instagram. So many of you have found it already. Very grateful for that. But yes, you will laugh at a lot of things that are on that one. Doug Newbigging, I think, was in there. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Doug has the greatest video of that entire weekend. Did you see the video of the entire weekend, Garza? The funniest video?
The karaoke.
Oh, that was pretty funny. Karaoke was pretty funny. Also, the happy birthday when it's not my birthday was hilarious. I will say, that was pretty funny. For the ones that don't know, my birthday is May 3rd. And somehow, they got the guy to say that did karaoke the happy birthday. Because I wanted to sing karaoke. I've never sang karaoke in my life. And that was like one of the bucket list items. So what happened? I said, I'm going to go sing the greatest song ever. And it's Tequila. There's 3 words in Tequila. It's tequila, tequila, tequila. And yes, no polo today. I'm in the Guy Harvey shirt because I'm trying to keep my temperature about steady. With it being a frozen tundra outside right now, 24 degrees. But yeah, they did happy birthday. It was a surprise. I had no idea. Once again, birthday's May 3rd. I'm broadcasting in person this year on my birthday. And then we had Vomitron, but no, the funniest video of the week has to be Frank Corley shooting a basketball.
Oh my goodness.
And I will say he did a really good job in that first game, but Douglas Newbigging with his phone and whatever quality it was has Frank Corley missing the easiest shot in the world, and it was the funniest thing ever. It's so funny. I have it saved. It was great. That whole Daytona week was so great. So many great stories, so many great memories. I could be sick for the next 2 weeks, and it will not go ahead and even impact how great of a weekend that was.
And that's what counts right there. You said it all. Even for the viewers that take it in. Take it as it is right there. That's just how good but time race weekends are with the right people.
Oh, yeah. So for me, my Daytona week was long. I had Daytona from Sunday, the week before the 500, to then leaving Monday. And I will say, every night or every day had some of the funniest stories. It was that good. It was that good of a weekend. So, Daytona, I'm telling you, if you haven't experienced it, one day you have to. Greatest sporting facility in the world. Will not ever say that it won't be, because it was amazing. Doug Newbigging, looking at him down in the live chat below. Nice to see you again, Adam Carson. We'll continue to chat with others. Let's see, who can we talk with that we have yet to talk with tonight? Oh, how about Doug? Doug, John Ramos, you got a copy.
Hello, John.
How are you?
Oh, we're great.
No, you're not, because you're sick too.
I am. Yeah, I'm getting the mucus out there right now. I'm past the big mountain, you know. So
I think I just need to get my voice back. I'm down to literally just that.
Yeah, same way.
Because I'm hovering at 100.5 instead of the 104, so I think I'm doing a lot better.
That's pretty decent then. Yeah, I'm just with this mucus stuff, dude. I just keep coughing. It's like, oh.
Do we know who caused the big one?
I don't know. I heard a little birdie flew by.
I have two birdies that apparently got people sick.
Interesting. I heard some rumors that some dirty driver, I'm not going to name him, some dirty guy was apparently may have been sick the week prior. I don't know.
I did hear about that.
Who knows though? But yeah, I don't know. I got like Sunday night, like it wasn't even that bad. Like I kind of felt it, like a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I knew something was kind of going on. I kept drinking my water, and like just nothing was helping. Like it always had a like little scratch to it, and on Monday it was just over, dude. Like I was canoeing on the river, and I'm like dying. I'm like coughing. I have like 102 fever as we're canoeing, just looking at alligators and me debating about jumping in after turtles.
Oh my gosh. Want to say hello to Brad Slaughter. He'll be racing in the duels this Monday for area. We'll be broadcasting area all week. All year. First week being started on Monday with the area duels.
Yep.
Doug, are you joining that?
I am sadly not doing the Area Cup Series. No, I did it the last like 3 seasons, I think, for Lucky Duck Motorsports. Big shout out. Give them some love. I did it the last couple of years, but the way my school schedule worked, I took Monday night classes instead of Thursday night classes, so I could do Rotopro on Thursday nights. But you know how that kind of ended up, and I just don't have enough time to put into practice and effort into it for Monday nights. So I'll probably be back next season though for Lucky Ducks, but in my place we got a lot of great driver lineup for Lucky Duck Motorsports. I'm very excited to see how we do. I think we're definitely going to be in contention. So yeah, we got Logan Clamp in our team. I mean, like, come on.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, dude. It's insane how.
Nice to see Slaughter hanging out with us. I love that last name. I just can't get over it. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of great people in the area, dude.
I'm excited. The Monday broadcast is going to be really good. And that's one of the big things as well, making sure everything's ready to go for Monday. Because we're going to be broadcasting the entire year for the Cup Series. I mean, they have an amazing lineup of drivers. Also, we have our e-tickets lined up as well, scattering in some enter nights. This channel is going to be very active. With me still broadcasting in person. Let's not forget that. Did hear that the area guys are going to the August race. Here's the problem with that for me. I'm broadcasting in Pennsylvania the week of the Coke Zero 400. So unless that Pennsylvania race gets rained out, or Coke Zero gets moved to a Sunday, then maybe I could go.
Maybe we'll have to see. Yeah, I mean. Oh, so where are you at? Where are you doing in Pennsylvania? Did you say, or like?
Jennerstown.
That's west, ain't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Stop by and visit, but yeah, it's really far out.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited for that. A lot of in-person races this year. A lot of things penned in, things that are penciled in that I really want to say, and I hope they get penned in soon. Can't say it yet. A lot of great things. A lot of awesome things as well.
You're joining the Fox booth, right? That's what I'm hearing.
Is that what you heard?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what the... This ain't no bird. This is like more like an eagle that's been telling me this one, you know?
Oh, wow. You must know something I don't.
Dude, I got the connections, dude. I know Dave Fox himself.
Dave Fox, okay.
Dave Fox. I got the business ties there. You didn't see him Daytona?
I don't think so.
Okay, he was wearing the big Fox shirt. He looked like, like the NFL, their mascot, or their, like the NFL, where he's a big giant football guy. He's like walking around with a Fox thing. I don't know,
You have lost me, Douglas Hidbega.
I don't know. People watch the NFL don't know. I don't even watch that. Like old 2006. This is going down the hall.
You've come now completely lost me.
Yeah, alright, well, I want to say is I'm hyping up area. Those are my boys back there in the Cup Series, so hyping up the viewers, doing some love. It's a great racing series. Hopefully now, with your channel, get a ton more viewers, and then who knows, I mean, it's just going to help everything out. All those guys in the Cup Series, though, they're awesome. All the teams are awesome. Not just Lucky Duck Motorsports. I personally think we're the best team by far. Zero bias in that, by the way. All the other teams, though, they're great. They all put in hard effort. Definitely a lot of characters, too, you could play around with, so it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Travis Beckner guy, you gotta watch out for him. He fights people sometimes.
So who do you think is going to win the Area 500?
Area 500? I'm at the probably go with Clampett, Probably be my number one pick right now. I feel like Cosman, he could probably put some things up, I think. You can mix things up. I think there's a lot of talent here, I just keep looking at these Lucky Duck Motorsports drivers, and I just keep seeing a lot of names here that just built on greatness, So
very much a Lucky Duck.
Again, no bias. Yeah. It's just amazing how that kind of lines up with me, how that works,
I do love the paint schemes. Brad mentioned the paint schemes as well in the live chat.
Yeah, we got a lot of people helping out with paint schemes. So John, our team owner, he's a lot of people named John, they're all great people, believe it or not. Yeah, they're just great paint schemes, so Cosman, he's making great paint schemes. Doug Denise, he's making great paint schemes. Chris Fail, he's making great paint schemes. So, yeah, I'm probably forgetting some too. There's so many painters, dude, but everybody's awesome. Great, I'm glad to see you two doing the blue stream here. Battling it out. I had to take an exam in school on Wednesday, like dying mid-exam, so.
How was that?
It's pretty good as business law, too.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I will say, trying to battle and walk around the 104 temp is really difficult.
Yeah, it wasn't the most fun on, Tuesday. I thought I could go to work. And I was like, yeah, no. And as soon as I called off, I think I fell asleep for 5 hours straight.
Pretty interesting. Well, what's your next race you're going to?
When?
Like the next race you'll be attending in person?
I don't know, honestly. I gotta see where my racing schedule lines up, see how I'm doing in my racing series too. Everybody's gonna drive. That's like the real life tour series they do in Pennsylvania.
Are you going to Daytona next year?
29. Yes. I will be going to Daytona.
Hey, the second you go to Daytona once, like you're just hooked.
Yeah, well, the issue is I don't know if I'm able to do it after next year just because of my accounting job and that'll be like peak busy season for me, so it's gonna be hard for me to. I'll probably maybe able to like work out maybe like a Sunday or like a little bit of Saturday, you know what I mean? But it won't be like this sadly, but yeah, hopefully gonna have a lot more fun, you know. So I'm thinking though next time we go to this spring, the place I was at, we all get to go crazy down the stream and catch some alligators.
Like that idea. We're getting ready to go racing. Good luck. That's Douglas Newbigging as we light the fuse from Auto Club in race 2. Wilkerson inside, lined up with Rowe. One spinning into the outside wall. Michael Mitchum. Single car spin, we stay green. Wilkerson leads lap 1. Frank Corley on the outside with a shove. Deeper in the field, more spinning. May have been Garza, may have been others. Caution's gonna wave, it was Vadas. Cobbs, Hornish. And one upside down, there is Andres Vars in the Speed Chevrolet. Yeah, I would say he's stuck. Some able to work their way through it, others not. You saw Michael Mitchum giving the outside wall an overcorrection. But what happened back here to spice up everything, bringing us a yellow? Bombard, you saw him sliding on the bottom. Andres Varas. Man, just could not get away from cars. And there he goes, flipping multiple times. Talk about terrible luck. Watch it again. It's in the back of the 48. Goes through the grass. Slows it down. Gets ran in the back of by John Singer. And just could not stop flipping. Caution is out. First time at Auto Club, and I would say for Andres Varas, his race may be over. River Page. Doing whatever he just did on pit road. Wilkerson, Bianco, Thurston, Rowe, Worley, Mosteller, Contreras, Trevino. Not too many guys coming to pit road, so we'll try this once more. We'll get the one to go this time. Wilkerson versus Thurston. That will be the front row. As we'll get ready to go ahead and try it all again. Worley, Mosteller, Contreras as well. 22 laps left in this race as of this moment. Will be 21 to go when we take the green. And our Night America, fueling victories all year long. Want to say thank you to everyone that's been hanging out with us as we approach the final moments of this stream. Originally was supposed to be just one race. We said, might as well have another. Let's light the fuse on a restart at Atlanta. Morley, Contreras, Maximilian. The Trevino, they're in 8th. Wilkerson leads, nearly 3 behind him. Casey Chaudreau now inching to the bottom. Thurston Wayside. Doing everything and anything. Auto Club Speedway, such a beautiful track, 2-mile oval. And these boys have put on a great show. Love looking at this track from the overhead view. Wilkerson and Thurston. Keep an eye on them. $19 to go. Thurston in second, Chaudreau in third. Frank Corley watching on from 6th. Mosteller outside of Chaudreau. Trying to see what he can go ahead and pick up, see what he can do. Seal it on Contreras. Yeah, he must have picked something with that internet because he has been as smooth as ever. Catches the outside retaining wall. It keeps the pedal down on. $16 to go. Always fun, always exciting to see racing. Auto Club Speedway, Fontana used to have an e-ticket event, a one-off, back in 2023, late 2023 at that. The California 500, what a fun race it was, what a fun broadcast it was as well. As all eyes continue to look forward on the racing that we currently have on our screen. 2x2, mostly deeper in the field. It's really looking to shape up 3 wide, give or take, as the race goes on. Tire was going to start wearing, drivers start separating, but once you see the clump of machines together, that's when they really start putting their chips in the middle. 14 to go. Mosteller. Back end to James Thurston. Jacob Wilkerson in front of them both. And Garza's there as well, already fanning out. Thurston inside, Mosteller outside. Jacob Wilkerson running shallow down to 3 and 4. Laps to go. Garza's got to be smart. Find the lane that works best for you. Now this top 5, top 6 has been known to go to victory lane. They're all chasing Wilkerson at 43. Fanning back out to 3 and 4. Contreras 7th. Grow at 6th, Thurston 5th. And there's Francoli, P4, way to the outside, just looking to get an edge, looking to get a run. Garza with a move. Couldn't make it work. That's both the PBR drivers. 1-2 inside lane, 143 to the other 8. Ten to go. And they're going to race their heart out. Just see how much energy they're bringing back to 1 and 2. Wilkerson, top end of the speedway. Garza inside, draws even. Nine to go. Wilkerson underneath Garza. Sends up a heave, won't work out. Adam Garza holds on to the lead. Eight to go. Mosteller 87, Frank Horley 22. Horley in this bunch as well. Just watching and eyeing. See what he can or cannot do. What was a 6-car race for the win, maybe down to 4. Oh, Wilkerson catches the wall. And Mose has a run to the inside, he's wheel to wheel. They just have it hammered down. Garza the leader. Now the question is for how long with that 87 just being in the wake. Great racing from Atlanta to Fontana. 6 to go. Orly P4 really trying the top side of the racetrack. And there's Wilkerson, P3. Easing off to the bottom. The racing has been outstanding. There's 6 drivers with a shot. 5 to go from Fontana. Most at the wall is going to cover Horley at 22. Just sitting with him. Four to go. What to do, what to do. Mosa blink once, maybe twice. Now falls in line with Garza in 8. Three to go. Now he's got spray right in front of him. Adam Garza, race leader, after taking away from Jacob Wilkerson, has been on a tear. 7 of 23 laps. Versus Wilkerson's 15 of 23. That Texas native doing what he can to at least get back up there. Two to go. Worley there with Wilkerson, toe-to-toe. Thurston with Sean Rowe. A race that will carry what looks to be back to the start-finish line. Still in the hands of Adam Garza, Salamanca. 1 to go for Fontana. Horley the heave. That's for third, gets into Wilkerson. Thurston 3 wide. Does Mosteller have what it takes? Sends in a drive to turn 3. Too far back for Adam Garza. Garza's gonna go California dreaming. Picks up a win from Auto Club. And that's how this night will end. A heck of a drive, a heck of a finish. and 2 races, that will be it. That will be the match for tonight. So many great viewers tuned in. So many of you watched. So grateful for it. And I will say, it was a lot of fun. And our night in America, feeling victories all year long. As California says, Adam Garza, you're with us. Shout out to all the drivers that were sick. I know I was, but a lot of them were sick as well. That came on out. Thank you so much for watching those guys go at it. I mean, I don't know if you could tell, I was sneezing during most of this race. I was coughing during most of this race. And I was getting messages from drivers saying, this is our flu race too. And a lot of them, I want to say easily, I want to say 25 to 30% of the field in Atlanta, to maybe even the same amount here at Auto Club, well under the weather. So thank you to you viewers being so great, so kind, watching us while we're all sick. I know this wasn't our best night, it wasn't our highlight. Save for my commentary, maybe to their racing. I thought their racing was fantastic. I know my commentary, obviously, because the day quarrel, all the stuff, making me drowsy, voice a little bit impacted. But we'll be ready for this Monday, no doubt about it, because the Area 500 duels are this Monday and live on this YouTube channel. Want to know what I did last week at Daytona? Check out my personal Instagram, Jonathan.Ramos07. See all the fun things that went on at Daytona. Go ahead and follow over there. Go ahead and like the most recent post. Very entertaining. It is. It is a very entertaining post. And we're very grateful for all the NR drivers and viewers I met at Daytona that made those posts a little bit more special. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John Ramos, the voice of NR, saying so long, and I'll see you this Monday night at 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central.